I really hope that Francisco Lindor signs this contract extension soon because Mets fans are not happy with him, and we're going to go ahead and break down that situation towards the middle of the video because, wow, there is a lot to talk about. The Mets gave him an offer of 10 years, $300+ million, and Francisco Lindor declined it. So now you have the owner of the Mets, Steve Cohen, coming out and tweeting that he hopes that Francisco Lindor signs. So oh my god, this is not good. But anyways, what's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap spring training edition. I believe that today is the final day of spring training, so hopefully by tomorrow we have a resolution to the Francisco Lindor news. We also have an update on why Aaron Judge has been out of the lineup for the Yankees. It was a big time scare, but luckily he should be ready on opening day. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, we do this every single day, so if you don't have an hour to watch MLB Network or ESPN, this is the place to be to stay up to date, so don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Now, to start off today's recap, I want to talk about a longtime member of the Texas Rangers, most known for punching Jose Bautista square in the face. Rougned Odor has been released by the Rangers, and I want to talk about his craziest season in the bigs. Back in 2017, he had 30 home runs and 15 stolen bases, so people would say, wow, that was a fantastic season. But he had a .252 on base percentage and a 63 OPS plus. So by counting numbers, you would think that he was great, but he was one of the worst hitters in baseball. So Rougned Odor, his time in Texas is done. If you're a Texas fan, please let me know in the comment section down below. Are you upset? Are you glad that he's finally off the team? Because he has not been good in quite some time. Let's move on over to the Yankees because Aaron Judge, like I mentioned, he has been out of the lineup since last Friday. So that was 3 or 4 consecutive games, and actually it came out that he thought he had the what's going around for the global pandemic. It turns out that it was just some sort of illness and that he should be fine going into opening day. Now, real quick, I do want to talk about one more Yankee player because this actually made me laugh. I don't know why they did this to the poor kid. So a few days ago, the Yankees sent down Deivi Garcia. So he is not going to be on the Yankees for opening day. They sent him down. And then they decided it would be a great idea to give him the Rookie of the Spring Training Award, that he was the best rookie over the course of the last few weeks. They gave him a watch, and you can just tell by his face. Like, this face just screams, bruh. So yeah, they thought it was a good idea that after they sent him down, he's not going to be on the squad. They then give him the best rookie award and a watch. Yeah, I think he'd rather be on the team over having a watch. I'm going to play a clip right now of a player that you should know going into the 2021 season because, in my opinion, he is about to take over the league. He was a Rule 5 draft pick. I don't know why the Twins let him go, but Akil Baddoo of the Detroit Tigers is top 10 in stolen bases, home runs, and walks. He's doing everything. And look at this swing off Domingo Germán.
Ball is hit high and well to right field. If it's fair, it is gone. His 5th home run of the spring.
That swing right there, that confirmed me buying up all of his stock on eBay. So if you want to get an Akil Baddoo first Bowman or a Topps card, I'd recommend going pretty fast because I'm going to buy them all. I want to give a quick round of applause to Dustin May of the Dodgers as he has earned the number 5 spot in the Dodgers rotation going into 2021. So that means David Price and Tony Gonsolin are going to be relief pitchers, which is crazy to say because David Price is getting paid a lot. However, I can also say that the Red Sox are paying a majority of his contract. So I believe that he said last year that he is willing to do anything that the team needs in order for them to succeed. So whether that's starting or being a relief pitcher. So there you go. The top 5 starters are going to be Bauer, Buehler, Kershaw, Urias, and Dustin May. That is a force to be reckoned with. Dustin May has been dominant this spring. Now, a few more players from the Dodgers. I do want to talk about Corey Seager for the 8th time. Went deep in spring training. I'm just going to stop talking about him because you guys know he is elite at what he does. And then also Cody Bellinger took a little curveball at his knees for a home run, which is really what you want to see. He's usually a good fastball hitter, but for whatever reason, that curveball, slider, changeup mix, he does tend to swing and miss a lot. So this was a good sign. I really want Cody Bellinger to be an MVP caliber player again because the league is better when Cody Bellinger and Christian Yelich are firing on all cylinders. Now, one note about that game, obviously we saw Corey Seager take Shohei Ohtani deep. Shohei Ohtani ended up leaving that game with a blister. This dude cannot catch a break. Him and Aaron Judge, I hate to say this, it seems like every 4 or 5 weeks they have some sort of little nagging injury that just plagues them over the course of a season. So knock on wood, I'm hoping that they stay healthy, but Aaron Judge with that sickness and Shohei Ohtani with this blister, I mean, it's just par for the course. There's always something wrong with them. So I was super happy for Dustin May, the fact that he made the Dodgers rotation. Another guy that I'm super happy for is Randy Dobnak of the Minnesota Twins. He started a few playoff games for them. He was an Uber driver, and he made it all the way to the big league club, and he was given a contract extension. And if he actually lives up to the contract, he can make $30 million over the next 5 years. So good for him. We're going to stay on the subject of contract extensions, and let's go ahead and break down the Francisco Lindor drama. So obviously, by the graphic that you can see on the screen, the Mets offered him a 10-year deal worth way over $300 million. But Francisco Lindor says that that's not the contract that he wants. He wants 12 years for $385 million. So by the time that contract, his ideal contract, is over, he will be 39 years old. And I said on Twitter that we've seen in the past that giving players contracts into their pretty much age 40 season is never a good idea. Now, maybe they can backload it so Francisco Lindor can be in his prime and they can sign dudes, because Lindor is not making a huge amount of money until he's 35, 37, 40 years old eventually when that contract expires. So maybe that can happen. However, you have the owner coming out this morning and saying that he hopes that Francisco Lindor signs. I mean, it's never a good idea to say, I hope he signs, when you are the owner of the team trying to sign him. And also, I think that this is fun, but also keep this offline. It almost sets up Francisco Lindor to be the bad guy if he doesn't accept the offer that he's clearly earned the right to negotiate, because again, he's been one of the best 15 to 20 baseball players. Some would even argue top 10 over the last 6 to 7 years. So I do feel bad for Francisco Lindor because he is getting absolutely wrecked. However, he did once upon a time say this as a member of the Cleveland baseball team. He said that he's not money driven, he's championship driven. But this doesn't really go hand in hand with that.
The right amount hasn't come up. The ideal money hasn't come up for either parties. I'm not money driven. I'm championship driven. That's what I want. I want to win. Wherever I go, I want to win. This is what I want to do. That's my mission.
So if you're a Mets fan, please let me know in the comment section down below. What do you make of the Francisco Lindor contract extension dilemma? Do you think that he's going to accept the 10 years for 325 something, or maybe it was 10 years, 335? I can't remember the initial offer, but Lindor is going for 12 years, $385 million. He has already rejected the Mets offer. So now it is up to the Mets to either play chess or say, fine, if you want to risk it for the biscuit, go for it. So that's pretty much where it ends with the Francisco Lindor saga in New York, because it seems like he's money driven. But then again, he's Francisco Lindor. If he wants to get his money and if he wants to get his bag, I have no problem with that. I'm not going to count the pocket of another man. That's not right for me. Is he worth 12 years, 385? I don't think so. I don't think that's smart for anyone, because when you're paying a guy $30 million at age 39, I'm just not a fan of that. That's just my perspective. 10 years, fine. He gets off at about 36, 37 years old. That's cool with me. But we've seen it from Miggy and Pujols that paying a guy 25 to 30 at age 38, 40, not good. Now, another player that is going through contract extension negotiations is Anthony Rizzo, and my God, the Chicago Cubs should be ashamed of themselves. Yes, he's like 31, 32 years old, but he has been the face of that franchise. Look at this picture. You can't tell me that he's not the face of the Cubs. And they offered him a disrespectful 5-year, $70 million contract. You got to give the guy at least $100 million. You're going to tell me that Anthony Rizzo, after all that he's done, is only going to get $14 million a season? Just what they did to Chris Bryant with service manipulation, they did it a second time with Nico Horner, and now they're doing this to Anthony Rizzo. I think that the Ricketts should sell the Cubs, because clearly the magic that was 2016 is completely gone. Even Cubs fans are upset right now. So to end today's video, I want to go ahead and show Nolan Arenado's first home run as a member of the St. Louis Cardinals, and might I say he looks pretty good in that St. Louis red. And then Bryson Stott, my friend, if you guys did not know, we actually played high school ball together, so it's super awesome to see him and his roommate Bryce Harper hitting a home run in the same game. It just really makes Vegas boys super proud. And also Bryson Stott did it on the 5-year anniversary of his best friend Cooper passing away. So just a really, sad but also an honorable moment, and just that it was on the 5-year anniversary of Cooper's passing. Just, Cooper was with us. So you have no idea who that is. That's okay. Just thank you all so much for watching. Remember to hug your loved ones. A little bit of an emotional outro to the video, but yeah, there you go. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for yet another recap. Peace out.